Shit is a banger.
Is this what plays?
This is a vibe.
A black person goes missing.
Imagine this, instead of like the beeping sound.
I'm so Ebony Alert. Baby, show me what you got. Come give me your love.
This is a vibe.
And then we talked about California and the reparations and how you were telling me, because I didn't know. I was like, what happened with that? And you were like, nah, man, they reneged on that. No pun intended.
Full of shit, man. Full of shit. What's his name? Gavin Newsom. How do you run a whole study? Takes years to complete and then be like, all right, well, we determined that we should give every black person like $1.5 million, but money does not solve everything. So instead, we're going to give you Ebony Alert.
Ebony Alert.
Something no one was fucking asking for.
I think that one girl, what's her name? Carly, whatever. She might have asked for this.
Fuck that chick. Carly Russell.
Yeah.
The one that fake disappeared in Louisiana or whatever southern state it was.
Yeah, and Jussie Smollett. Yo, I saw him. Like, you're right. He's still like dealing with like being tried and stuff.
Yeah,
that's crazy. But like Ebony Alert. Like, I don't know. When I saw this, I laughed. I didn't think it was real. But there's some people out there who say it could be useful. This guy, a state senator, his name is Stephen Bradford. He says it's a shame that we need a separate alert, but we have been ignored when we disappear. He says, when you only make up 13% of the population, but almost 40% of those individuals who come up missing on a regular basis, but you rarely see any kind of media attention on that or any type of law enforcement resources committed to that, it requires this measure, man. So, I mean, there's an argument for this, man. What do you make of this, bro?
I think that they're putting Band-Aids on a larger problem. And they love to do that. Amber Alert exists literally for the same exact reason. You think that people are going to pay more attention when they see the word Ebony instead of Amber?
I'm not sure, but
because we don't even get Amber Alerts for black people, so that has more to do with the system and who's reporting the missing individuals and how those end up getting to the alert system than it does whether or not there's an alert and people pay attention to it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Yo, when you said Band-Aid, Troy, that reminded me of the Band-Aid story. Are you comfortable telling your Band-Aid story on here or no?
Can you jog my memory?
Remember your girlfriend gave you color Band-Aids?
Oh, dang. Wait, what?
I don't know if I can put it on blast like that, but her heart was in the right place. But I was gifted a colored bandage where the bandage is specifically for black people, so you feel included.
They've only been around for a few years.
Yeah, I still have them. I think I used it once.
Was it the right skin tone?
No.
Oh, see that's where it went wrong. That's where it went wrong.
Exactly.
You're better off, at least for the light skinned guys like us. You're better off with like the sheer color or just the normal Band-Aids.
Exactly.
Oh my God, yeah. I mean,
I'm a mad dark brown Band-Aid on. Here, babe. That's crazy. I'm sorry.
Unknown caller.
Oh shit! What the hell? Sorry, guys.
Man.
Yeah. Ebony Alert.
One of our subscribers calling in. They want to talk about the Ebony Alert.
Yeah, you told me that they actually had a song called Ebony Alert. I think I found it on Spotify.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Shit is a banger.
Is this what plays?
This is a vibe.
A black person goes missing.
Imagine this, instead of like the beeping sound.
I'm so Ebony Alert. Baby, show me what you got. Come give me your love.
This is a vibe. I like it. Yeah.
All for you. Sent from heaven, I'm a fall for you. All or nothing, I got love for you. Only you, baby boo. Yeah, you got me money, baby, you're trying to show. Your body to my body, I could never let it go. Baby girl, you are somehow, you have to kill the show.
Ooh, Ebony Alert.
Yeah.
Ebony Alert. Oh,
who's the artist on that? We got to shout him out.
Bussa J.
Bussa J.
And Vandrel and Michaela.
Okay. Okay, I like it. From what I remember when I first saw that song came out a few years back. They were way ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Way ahead of the game.
Yeah, way ahead of the game. You know, when I first heard about an Ebony Alert coming out of California, I was like, damn, this must be an alert for when one of the Kardashians, you know, found a new black sperm donor.
Yo, what? That's disrespectful. But I understand how you came to that conclusion. Because they definitely got their antennas up anytime there's a new baller on the market.
Yes.
Oh,
Ebony Alert. Ebony Alert. Oh my God! I hope the Ebony Alert actually works. I mean, I think their heart is in the right place, but I would much rather have fucking reparations. I'm just saying.
Let's talk about what this is actually for. So, according to Senator Bradford, the Amber Alert only deals with individuals who are 17 years and younger who become missing. Now, with Ebony Alert, it's going to be for ages 12 to 25, and it's concentrated on individuals who might have some kind of physical or mental challenges, also individuals who are suspected of being sex trafficked or are disappeared under suspicious reasons. So we see young women over the age of 18 who disappear and are sex trafficked often, but typically there's no alert to find them. Mm-hmm. So this is hopefully going to help remedy that situation.
One can hope, man. I don't know, man. I don't think we need to have separate alerts. I just think, you know, the people who should be looking for people should be doing their goddamn job. I don't think calling it something specific is going to help anyone. I don't even understand who came up with this, but hey, we do have the state senator speaking some facts with the numbers, but I don't think this solves any fucking real problems. But I did find the name of it a little bit funny, and yeah, we got a hot song out of it, so I'm not mad. I do not want to ever be. Well, I don't even qualify to be a fucking Ebony Alert.
No,
so
we don't. We don't. But yeah, hopefully this helps in some way, shape, or form. But fix the systems.
Yeah, I heard the. I think I actually have the sound that plays on your phone.
Do you?
Yeah, hold on, let me see. Hold on.
Ebony Alert, Ebony Alert. Yo, stop. Oh man.
I don't know, like that's the Ebony Alert, guys. It's spooky. It's spooky. You can't trust anything these days, man. You can't even get on a flight and know if an off-duty pilot is gonna try to kill everybody on the plane. You don't know what you could do these days, man. It's too much spooky shit going on, man.
That's really crazy. So Julian's talking about Joe Emerson.
Yo, Joseph David.
Yes.
Emerson.
Full name here. Joseph David Emerson. He was a pilot, and he was off duty, and he got charged with 83 counts of attempted murder on Alaska Airlines because he tried to shut off the engines by pulling a fire extinguisher and on the flight. He said that there was some sort of credible security threat, it was a mess. It was a real mess. He basically tried to pull the fire extinguisher handles on the engines, and he was overwhelmed by the flight crew, subdued, and then handcuffed to a seat. And he said that something about how he was on drugs. Didn't he? That was his excuse?
Yes, man. Well, he actually said a few different things. He said he hadn't slept for 40 hours, which, I mean, you know, a lot of us have pulled all-nighters, but never have tried to take a plane down and hijack a plane. But this man actually knew how to do it. He's an off-duty pilot. Mm-hmm. He also said, you know, he had a mental breakdown. And, he said he took psychedelic mushrooms 48 hours before the incident. Now, mushrooms I feel like do not last more than at most 8 hours.
Yeah.
So 2 days later,
Something
and
don't
you
sound
claiming mushrooms. I don't know, man. I feel like he's giving mushrooms a bad name. But he also said, he struggled with depression for 6 years, and a friend, passed away recently. According to like the state charging documents. So obviously he was going through a tough time, and he was just like, take everyone with me. We going down.
Damn. That's a shame. Yeah, the flight crew, they came on after the incident happened, and they landed, escorted him off, and they said that he had a mental breakdown. We needed to get him off the plane immediately. And then the FAA, they were like, no, this is not connected in any way, shape, or form to current world events. Everybody was like, no, this dude was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a mess. He's going to go to jail for a long time. 83 counts is a lot.
We'll see. I mean, if he's claiming, mental breakdown, psychotic, attack or whatever, he could get off. He's definitely not going to be a pilot anymore. So if he does get off, he won't have a job, unfortunately. But fortunate for other people, because I do not want to fly with this guy. I don't think he ever flies on a plane again.
No.
I don't think that these attempted murder charges hold up, but who knows? I've never heard of nothing like this. We know the one guy in Korea who opened the emergency latch. Mm-hmm. I don't know whatever happened to that guy, but Korea has different laws.
They do have different laws. I mean, listen, he got charged with 83 counts of attempted murder and 83 counts of reckless endangerment, a misdemeanor, and a felony count of endangering an aircraft. So something's got to stick here, and yeah, we'll see what happens with him. But thankfully, nothing bad happened to anybody that was on the flight or to him.
Yeah, thankfully. Yeah. When things like that happen, they have to say this is not related to world events because, of the war going on in Gaza, and Ukraine, and also 9/11. Yeah. Some people think about someone trying to hijack a plane or do something to the plane. Most people's mind who, aren't like young ass kids go to 9/11. I mean, they say never forget. But speaking of 9/11, Joe Biden, we talked about him visiting Israel last week.
Yeah, we did.
And he gave a speech, and he said the Hamas attacks on October 7th. He said that was like 15 9/11s, which I'm not the best at math, but 15 9/11s. I never even thought of like 9/11 as like a measurement of tragedy, but hey, that's what he said. I mean, he seemed like he was ready for war, bro. Spooky.
I don't think that he knew what he was talking about because like 3,000 people got killed on 9/11, and I think the Israelis lost like 1,500. Like it's not a contest, but
he did say relative to their population. He said that. So
I don't care. I don't.
Yeah, man. I didn't like his tone. I didn't like that speech. We talk about.
Listen, anytime you give a speech as a Democratic president, and the Republicans, the first thing they said is, "Wow, amazing, best speech he's ever given in his whole entire presidency. I couldn't be more proud to be an American." Anytime the people across the aisle are saying that about you, you may have fucked up.
I wouldn't say that. I think it's okay to reach across the aisle here and there. But what better way to reach across the aisle in American politics than agreeing on blood spatter and war? Like, that'll get people together. I mean, like that 9/11 brought the country together, and for them to, approve wars that we now know were pretty much unjustified. Subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Spotify, follow on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok,
all the apps. We're everywhere. We are everywhere.